Now, Israel reaches 78 years since its rebirth, and it's important that we use the term rebirth because the Jewish people have a link, a connection to the land of Israel going back thousands of years. Now, pause with me for a second because I want to read from 2 Chronicles. In the Hebrew Bible, the Tanakh, the very last verse of the whole book, in the order that it's in. So said Cyrus, the king of Persia, all the kingdoms of the earth has the Lord God of the heavens delivered to me, and he commanded me to build him a house in Jerusalem, which is in Judea. Who among you is of all his people? May the Lord his God be with him, and he may ascend. And ascend, as today we call Aliyah, is to return to the land of Israel. So there's something absolutely biblically incredible and poetic about the very last sentence, the last verse of the Hebrew Bible talks about returning to the land of Israel during the time of King Cyrus. And now, this week, we are celebrating 78 years since the rebirth of the Jewish state. And let's not take this for granted for a second. Throughout its very existence, even prior to its rebirth, there were so many obstacles. It really shouldn't have happened given every metric of human understanding. From the very ashes of the Holocaust and the end of the Second World War in 1945, just 3 years later, the state of Israel was reborn. And it wasn't reborn in peace and acceptance. Once again, it had to deal with war and the threat of annihilation, as the Arab armies united to drive the Jewish people into the sea. Obviously, that didn't happen, and the Jewish people survived, and they thrived. And if you look at Israel today, yes, there are challenges, as with every single nation. As the United States approaches 250 years of our independence, we have so many challenges. But after only 78 years of independence, Israel is thriving in an environment where it must deal with terrorism, where it must deal with rejectionism, where it has to deal with ballistic missiles being fired at it from the regime in Iran. It deals with rockets from Hezbollah. Yet that hasn't stopped Israel from thriving into this pluralistic society. Israel's Independence Day is preceded by Israel's Memorial Day, where it remembers all those who have fallen in defense of the country and victims of terrorism. And those names are Christian, Muslim, and Jewish. Druze, people of no religion, because that's what Israel is. And while people will try and smear Israel as being anti-Christian or anti-Muslim, it is a country which has laws guaranteeing their safety. It has had Christians and Muslim Israelis and Druze Israelis, as well as Jewish Israelis, be represented in every facet of that country, be it from politics to security apparatus, diplomatic roles, every facet of the country, which is something which is so alien in the Middle East. In the Muslim majority countries, those countries are normally dominated by laws which give precedence to the Muslim majority. That's just the way it is. So while as Israelis look to the future, and no doubt there are challenges, and the future, no doubt, may seem uncertain, they should also be proud of what they've achieved. They should also be proud that against all odds, they have flourished and they continue to thrive. The bottom line is Israel is here and it's here to stay. It has dealt with what would seem like insurmountable odds to get here, but it has got here. And it's done it and not lost its own soul in the process. It has not become some sort of totalitarian state. It has not become an exclusionary state. And that is something that makes me proud to stand with Israel for what it has achieved, what it has been able to do, and hopefully for the next 78 years is able to continue. So as Israel celebrates 78 years of its rebirth in a year where America celebrates 250 years of our independence, we are thankful for our friend Israel. We stand united with you, and we wish you a very happy Independence Day. For Zion's sake, do not remain silent.
Thanks for checking out this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe so you get a notification every time a new episode hits. And if you want to check out some of our previous episodes, and we've got some really good ones, click on one of the thumbnails and that will take you right there. And finally, if you want to know more about CUFI and the work we do, go to cufi.org to check out all the resources we have available free to you.